Okay, huge shout out to Mishimoto. Just look at this. Oh, that's good stuff. So, everybody knows Jeeps like to overheat, so we're doing everything we can on this build to help compensate for that. Mishimoto has this super thick aluminum, full aluminum, like end caps and everything, radiator that we're gonna put in. Like, just look at this compared to the little stocky. So not only is the new one going to flow better, but it's thicker in every dimension. I'm gonna end up blocking off the transmission ports, or the transmission cooler ports, because I have a separate one that we're gonna run on it. But on top of the radiator, we also have 3 electric fans that we're gonna go to. So the fit and finish on this is amazing. It's all laser cut, notched down at the bottom, so it's gonna slide right in. It's gonna mount up perfect. These flow way more than the mechanical fan. Plus they won't have that small bit of draw. I'm gonna have it wired up so that this is still run off of the ECU by the AC compressor turning on, and then those 2 will be on a thermostatic switch that will probably build in a different episode. But I mean, it just does not get a whole lot better than that right there. Okay, so the easiest way is to put the AC compressor down on your bench and then put the radiator into it. It slots into holes in the back, and then you put these rubber isolators on the post to keep them together on the bottom. And then Mishimoto gives you these little tabs for you to put on the radiator and the AC compressor, AC condenser rather. Once that bracket, which is like maybe spray painted, I'm not super happy about it flaking, but from the old radiator I grabbed this little rubber isolator. That goes on, and then looking at the fan shroud mount, it looks like it goes on the top part, like the bottom slots into here, and the top mounts onto the bracket that these mount onto in the actual Jeep. So I think I'm gonna take this assembly, put it in the Jeep, and then put the fans on top of that once it's in. Next up is the fans now. And then this shroud that I was talking about, I believe goes over, under. I'm gonna have to play with that. So because I have the big bore steering box in there, it was fouling. I just used my hacksaw, trimmed this flat, and we are ready for another test fit. Okay, so it fits down here now. Just barely, like everything in this Jeep. And now it is hitting there where that kind of lip is. So that I am probably just gonna grind away, and then it should fit maybe. All right, everything is in and as permanent as they can be with zip ties, because the holes don't line up great. An E for effort from Mishimoto on that. I don't know if if my Jeep is tweaked maybe or what, but whatever. It'll work for now. Next up is hoses. Well, radiator, AC condenser, fans, and hoses are all in tight and secure. The fans are not wired up, but that's a project for another day. I was getting ready to fill up the system and bleed it while also breaking in the cam, but I realized my power steering would be running dry, and I don't want to do that to a brand new pump. I could, well, no, I was gonna say I could maybe take off the accessory, the serpentine belt, but then my water pump wouldn't be running, and that would defeat the whole purpose of bleeding the system. So I think that's it for today. Turned out beautiful. I mean, looks amazing. Hopefully it performs just as good. Cool. So next up is the oil and transmission coolers, trying to fit 10 pounds of coolers into a 5-pound bag behind the grill. So we'll explore that next week. I appreciate you guys watching. Consider subscribing, liking, all that good stuff. And I hope you have an excellent week. See ya.